I think that HBAR can actually reach $5 by the end of this bull market or in 2025. You guys are going to have to listen carefully and stick till the end if you guys are interested to understand why. Now, there's a few things that need to happen in order for HBAR to essentially go to that price target. Okay, I know a lot of people might be like, wait, that's going to bring HBAR to over $100 billion market cap. Don't worry about that just yet. We're going to be diving in at HBAR on the daily time frame. You guys can see right here that HBAR is currently sitting at a $14 billion market cap, which in my opinion, for what HBAR is and what they could do, I think it's very, very undervalued. But before we have a look at this, we need to have a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, because this is really going to indicate where your favorite altcoin is going to be. So it doesn't matter if HBAR is your favorite altcoin. It doesn't matter if Ethereum or Solana or, KDA or Veracity is your favorite altcoin, but having a look at, Ethereum and Bitcoin, that's really going to indicate what the next big move for altcoin is going to be. Because first of all, we need to see the Bitcoin dominance falling down, and we need to see Bitcoin and altcoins really disconnect from each other. So it doesn't matter, Bitcoin doesn't always have to pump and altcoins don't always have to pump. And when Bitcoin dumps, altcoins don't have to dump. That's not really what we want to see. Hence why, if we actually go to HBAR right here, we know historically when we are in a falling wedge right here, when we have a breakout, we actually usually come at 38 cents, or not 38 cents, but at least the top of the falling wedge, which is at 38 cents right here. But guess what happened? We saw a nice little fake out, unfortunately. And that's, we didn't have a proper breakout right here on the daily time frame. So before we talk about HBAR, I do want to have a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum to see where these two can potentially go. And if you guys do like these videos, of course, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, leave a like, turn the notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. And another thing, guys, if you want to join my Patreon, 2025, in my opinion, is going to be crazy. If you guys are interested and you are a serious trader and, want to do leverage trading, you guys can see right here, I do have a diamond package right here. So feel free to click on that, join it. Discord is free. If you guys just want to join the Discord and chat, make sure you guys join the Discord down below. Anyways, having a look right here at, Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin is king. We know that we had this bearish divergence right here, which pretty much caused this fall. So we had a lower high right here on the RSI. We had a higher high on the charts. Things weren't looking so beautiful. And now Bitcoin is just consolidating between $92,000 and $100,000. And the big question is what the next big move is going to be. Now, if we have a look right here at the total chart, we know historically that the first week of January is not good, at least from what happened in the last bull market, at least. So we're going to get to that in just a second. Hence why I do think that Bitcoin might come back down to $87,000 one more time. I think we're going to see a small crash, maybe before New Year's, maybe the first week of January. Before essentially bouncing to the upside. That's obviously my analysis, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying we're going to come back down to 87, 100%. It's a very, very high possibility. I think that we're going to come back down at least to $92,000 one more time. Of course, if we do break $92,000 right here, which is a very, very strong support, I think we're going to have a quick flash crash, maybe capitulation wick before essentially continuing to the upside. You guys can see right here, we do have a very, very strong support at this region. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the next week, 10 days from now. And pretty much that's about it. Like I said, I will be updating you guys on my Discord if you are in my Discord below. If we do have a look at Ethereum right here, you guys can see that Ethereum is in a symmetrical triangle. Now, typically, when you are in a symmetrical triangle and you are coming from the downside, the continuation is actually usually going to continue to the downside. That's typically what happens. It's kind of like a bear flag. Sorry. So this right here, what you're seeing on Ethereum is actually a bear flag. Now, historically, when Ethereum does dump like that, you could expect altcoins to dump drastically. Okay, so this is why I'm saying that Bitcoin might dump one more time. Ethereum might dump. It looks like Ethereum right now is setting up for a dump. We're gonna have to see, like I said, what happens. This could be a fake out. Ethereum is having some trouble right here breaking, the 50 moving average right here. So obviously, this week on the 4-hour time frame or 5-hour time frame, you guys can see right here on my time frame, we're most likely gonna say breakout to the upside or to the downside. But to be careful, guys. There could be a fake out to the upside and then come down. So obviously that could be a massive fake out for altcoins such as, people holding HBAR and etc. So $3,000, guys, in my opinion, is my bottom for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, I think we're going to see Ethereum come back that low. Like I said, nothing is pretty much guaranteed, but I do think that we're going to have a massive, massive rebound at $3,000. And of course, with the rejection at 50 EMA and below the 200 EMA, things are not looking really bullish for Ethereum. But guys, that is not a bad thing. You know what I have realized is that every time the market goes down, people don't watch videos, and I'm watching other YouTubers and me myself, the views are not increasing. The market goes down 10%. And everyone panics. Everyone's like, the bull market is over. Things are not coming back to life. That's it. It's done. We're gone, right? And that's not necessarily true. Anyways, having a look, before I dive into HBAR, I do want to have a look at the total market cap, okay? And the reason why is because this is really going to tell you what the next big move for altcoins is going to be. You guys can actually see right here that on November 2020, okay, that was before the last ultimate bull market when altcoins absolutely exploded. You guys can see right here that Ethereum or altcoins, sorry, not including Ethereum, not including Bitcoin, we had some sort of resistance right here. As soon as we broke that resistance, which was a November, okay, keep in mind it was a November, we had a consolidation phase or a red candle in December, okay? This is the red candle that you're seeing right here in December. Now, if we have a look at today, this is what's happening today right now. The same exact thing is actually happening. We had a nice little resistance right here. Guess what happened? In November, we exploded. Guess what happened after? We had a consolidation, a doji, kind of like the same thing we had right here in 2020. And of course, what can you expect in January 2025? Maybe a small pullback like we saw right here. Okay, so we saw a nice little shakeout, and in my opinion, we're most likely going to see another shakeout right here in the first week of January before literally exploding like we saw right here. Now, this is where I do want to have a look at HBAR, and I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, HBAR, $100 billion over, that's crazy. I mean, what would the market cap be? Well, if I actually take the, like I said, $5, right? If I actually do 38, right, times 5, you're looking roughly at a $190 billion market cap. But before we have a look at that, let's talk about the partnership that HBAR has, okay? Google, LG, IBM, Dell. I mean, these are trillion-dollar companies combined, okay? These are massive partnership. Ubisoft. I mean, these are literally crazy partnership. I mean, if you guys think that HBAR can reach 190 to 200 billion dollars, I mean, you're living under a rock, okay? This can make some serious gains. I think that HBAR can be a top 10 cryptocurrency in 2025. And remember, guys, altcoins are going to explode. So if I actually have a look right here, all these altcoins are obviously going to keep on increasing. So Bitcoin is at a $2 trillion market cap. Ethereum is most likely going to be at a $1 trillion market cap. XRP is most likely going to be at a $500 billion market cap. I mean, these altcoins are going to keep on increasing, right? BNB is going to be high. So hence why I'm saying 190, $180 billion, in my opinion, is very doable for HBAR. Look at that, $743 million worth of volume, looking pretty darn good. HBAR is just consolidating. If we have a look right here, you guys can see that we are getting near a buy opportunity or a buy signal right here. I mean, look what happened when we got the buy signal on HBAR on this Wavemaster Algo. You guys can see that HBAR really took it to the upside. So if we have a look right here, it was actually we actually had the buy signal actually right here sitting at 0.45. okay, so we had it at 4.5 cents, and HBAR pretty much took it on the daily to 4.5 cents all the way 758%. Okay, so these are indicators I do give a lot in my Patreon or my VIP group. Obviously, not everyone has access to this Wavemaster. It's a special indicator, obviously, but you guys can see right here, ever since we had that thing right here, we pretty much exploded and things are looking fantastic. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. And the reason why we had that false breakout right here is because of Ethereum. It's because of Bitcoin. Hopefully HBAR can break this level right here and continue the bull market. Everything is going to depend on the Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance is something I really want to talk about. Sitting at 57%, you guys can see that the Bitcoin dominance really needs to come down. I mean, this thing is sitting very high. And in order for us to have an ultimate altcoin season, we need to see the Bitcoin dominance really crash like we saw right here in 2021. Now, I think we are setting up for that. We did have a retest after the dump on the resistance, which is of course very bullish. In my opinion, the next step is to come down. Now, we're gonna have to see what happens with Bitcoin the first week in the next 10 days. But guys, we are literally just around the corner, okay? The bull market is about to happen for altcoin. We're about to have a massive altcoin season. You guys just need to be a little bit patient. Stick around, join the Discord, join a community, and you guys will make it. Don't freak out, don't panic, everything's gonna be okay. If you guys do like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.